The Unova tour is this weekend. Here's everything you need to know. Let's get into it. So this event is going to be March 1st from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. your local time and March 2nd from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. your local time. It's going to be a completely free event with some add-ons. Now, from 10 to 6 both days, the bonus will be half egg incubator distance, and live from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. on both days, we'll have no remote raid limit, up to 6 special trades every single day, and half the amount of Stardust for doing trades. Now we're going to see 4 rotating habitats spawning during this event, each one themed on a specific season. First of all, the Winter Caverns habitat from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 2 to 3 p.m. will be spawning Oshawott, Roggenrola, Woobat, Drillbur, Tirtuga, Minchino, Vanillite, Deerling, Joltik, Clink, Tynamo, Cubchoo, and Cryogonal. The Spring Soiree habitat from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. will be spawning Snivy, Pansage, Munna, Audino, which gets you 2100 Stardust per catch, Timber, Swaddle, Venipede, Cottony, Petalil, Ducklet, Deerling in the spring form, Fungus, which gets you 500 Stardust per catch, Lomomola, and Pharaohseed. The Summer Vacations habitat, going from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 to 5 p.m. will be spawning a Tepig, Lillipup, Panseer, Pidove, Blitzel, Timpole, Darumaka, Dwebble, Archon, Trubbish, which gets you 750 Stardust per catch, Deerling in the summer form, Emolga, Stunfisk, and Rufflet. And finally, the Autumn Masquerade habitat from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 to 6 p.m. will be spawning Patrat, Purloin, Pampur, Scraggy, Yamask, Gothita, Solosis, Deerling in the autumn form, Frillish male, Frillish female, LGM, Litwick, Golett, and Dino. Also, during all habitats, you will be able to find the spawns of Pikachu wearing Hilbert's hat, Hilda's hat, Nate's visor, and Rose's visor. So all of those costume Pikachus available at any time during the day. Now, if you use an incense during the event, not including daily venture incense, you can find the following spawns of unknown U, N, O, V, and A, which they can all be shiny. So it's going to be very rare shinies. Make sure you use incense during the event. We'll have exclusive field research tasks get you encounters with Pikachu wearing a Hilbert's hat, Hilda's hat, Nate's visor, or Rose's visor with the 100% of 402 for all of those. You can get red and blue stripe basculing with the 100% of 896, and all 4 forms of the Deerling, including the spring, summer, autumn, and winter Deerling, 100% of E of 486 for those. Both red and blue stripe basculing, by the way, from field research task, will have boosted shiny odds, higher than normal, and you'll have a higher chance of encountering an extra small or extra large one. On the topic of shiny odds, all the wild spawns based on the past events, if we were to expect, will be a 1 in 128 shiny odds. So most likely expect those shiny odds unless it's a boosted shiny odds or it's from raids when the odds are even higher. Don't fully quote me on it, but that's what you can expect based on the past global events. We'll have exclusive party play challenge encounters. While it's in a party, you can complete party challenges to get you encounters with Throw, Sock, Heatmore, and Durant. We'll also have exclusive route spawns. When following a route during the event, you can get encounters with both red and blue stripe basculine more frequently. We'll have exclusive event eggs, including 2, 5, and 10 kilometer eggs, which will be hatching different Pokemon. The 2 kilometer eggs, which during the event technically only take 1 kilometer to hatch, will be hatching Roggenrola, Timber, Carablast, Shelmet, and Larvesta. The 5 kilometer eggs during the event, which technically only take 2.5 during this event, are going to be hatching Throw, Sock, Heatmore, Durant, and Larvesta. And the 10 kilometer eggs, technically 5 kilometer eggs during the event, will be hatching Maractus, Sigilith, Bouffalant, and Larvesta. Okay, what everyone cares about, raid bosses. We have exclusive 1, 3, and 5-star raid bosses during the event. The 1-stars are going to be having Pikachu wearing Hilbert's hat, Hilda's visor, Nate's visor, or Rose's visor, non-weather boosted hundo of 536 and weather boosted of 670. The 3-star raids will have Drudigan in the raids, non-weather boosted 1561, weather boosted 951 for the hundo. But finally, in the 5 stars, what everyone cares about, they're going to be rotating. During the Winter Cavern and Summer Vacation habitat, you will have Reshiram in raids with the 100% EV of 2307 non-weather boosted and 2884 weather boosted, and White Kyurem in raids, which leads to a Kyurem encounter, 100% EV of 2042 non-weather boosted and 2553 weather boosted. But then during the Spring Soiree and the Autumn Masquerade habitats, you will see Zekrom in raids, non-weather boosted hundo of 2307, weather boosted of 2884, and Black Kyurem in raids alongside that. Same hundo, 2042 non-weather boosted and 2553 weather boosted. Now, you are going to be catching regular Kyurems after the Black and White raids, but you can fuse them because Black and White Kyurem are making their fusion debut. It's going to work exactly like Necrozma, if you remember that from the Go Tour. Nonetheless, to transform a Kyurem into a Black Kyurem, you will need to have 1 spare Zekrom in your storage, 30 Kyurem candy, 30 Zekrom candy, and 1000 volt fusion energy to initiate the fusion. You get the fusion energy from doing the Black Kyurem raids. When you do fuse a a Kyurem that knows the move Glaciate, the black Kyurem will know its signature move Free Shock. Then on the side of white Kyurem, it's the same thing. You just need a Reshiram in your storage, 30 Kyurem candies, 30 Reshiram candies, and 1,000 Blaze Fusion Energy to initiate fusion. And fusing a Kyurem that knows Glaciate into a white Kyurem will know its move Ice Burn. Fusion, by the way, is permanent, but you can separate them, but you lose all the energy. So don't separate them once you've done it, because you won't get that 1,000 energy or candy back. Now we have exclusive backgrounds coming during the event. If you participate in a tier 5 raid during the event, Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem may have an exclusive background. Reshiram might have an exclusive background inspired by the Pokemon Black version, and Zekrom inspired by the Pokemon White version. Kyurem in the unfused state can have either the black or the white special background. Something cool, if you end up fusing two Pokemon with opposite backgrounds, for example, a Reshiram with the black background and a Kyurem with the white background, it will get even more special background. So getting these cool backgrounds and fusing these backgrounds together, if they're the opposites, is a really cool way to get some exclusive Pokemon. We have an exclusive event special research as well coming. Like every single Go Tour, there will be 2 event badges in which you have to choose one or the other, the black version or the white version. When the event starts at 10 a.m. local time on March 1st, you will get It's Not Over Yet special research story, and that'll give you the option to choose. And depending on what you choose, you'll get special bonuses. Choose the black version and you will receive a Reshiram themed special research rewards, as well as all Kyurems you catch after defeating a black Kyurem raid will know the move Glaciate. So you want to focus on the black Kyurem raids. On the white version, of course, you will get Zekrom themed special research rewards, and all Kyurems you defeat after defeating a Kyurem white raid will have the exclusive move Glaciate. Now, we talked about when you fuse Free Shock and Ice Burn, these 2 new legacy moves are actually adventure effects, and they are now in Pokemon Go. Kyurem Black and Kyurem White officially mark the 5th and 6th adventure effect in Pokemon Go. Now, Free Shock can be used as an adventure effect for 5 Kyurem candies, 5,000 Stardust for every 10 minutes. And the adventure effect will cast an electrical charge of ice for blank minutes, paralyzing Pokemon during encounters, also making Pokemon easier to catch. This increased catch rate also applies to connected devices. So pretty much just making Pokemon easier to catch by making them move a lot during the encounter screens, and this seems to initiate over to a catch rate multiplier for your Go++ or Auto Catcher, which is cool. Ice Burn, on the other hand, can be used for 5 Kyurem candies and 5,000 Stardust for every 10 minutes, and it will surround Pokemon with an ultra cold freezing wind for blank minutes, slowing down the target ring during encounters. Also makes Pokemon much easier to catch. This increased catch rate also applies to connected accessory devices. So instead, this will make that target circle move a lot slower, making it a lot easier to hit Excellence or whatever type of throw you want to hit. And again, it is a catch multiplier that is also added to your Auto Catcher, which is cool. Now, every single tour, we do get exclusive moves for all the Unova Pokemon. So during this event, you can evolve Servine into Superior to get Frenzy Plant, Pignite into Emboar to get Blast Burn, Duat into Samurott to get Hydro Cannon, Baldor into Gigalith to get Meteor Beam, Girder into Conkeldurr to get Brutal Swing, Swadloon into Leavanny to get Shadow Claw, Carablast into Escavalier to get Razor Shell, Electric into Electros to get Volt Switch, Lampet into Chandelure to get Poltegeist, Fracture into Haxorus to get Breaking Swipe, Shelmet into Excelgor to get Energy Ball, and Zweilous into Hydreigon to get Brutal Swing. We also have the release of the Tour Pass, which at the time you're watching this video, it already is in Pokemon Go, but here let me explain if you don't know what it is. In your Today view, you can find your Tour Pass, and you can earn Tour points by catching legendary Pokemon for 50 points, hatching an egg for 10 points, or catching a Pokemon for 5 points. You can rank this up, by the way, by using an auto catcher, so if you don't actually play to get these points, you can go ahead and do it that way. Every single rank is going to take you 50 points, so for example, catching one legendary will boost you instantly to the next rank, and there's a total of 101 ranks. The 101 ranks will lead you to the encounters of different rewards, including Pokeballs, encounters with Mienfoo, Sandalve, Vullaby, Pawniard, encounters with exclusive and inspired special background Pokemon, including Zara, Woobat, Darmanitan, encounters with Blue and Red Stripe Basculin, candies for Pokemon, incenses, Lucky Egg Star Pieces, and Flare and Bolt Fusion Energy. After rank 100, you will just get additional Stardust until you hit rank 500, when that is the max rank. You can't go any further. However, that is just the basic free Tour Pass. You can also pay $15 USD to get the Deluxe Tour Pass. What this will do will double all the rewards I just mentioned. It will also get you a free encounter, well, not free, you paid for it, with Victini, and you will also get the item, the Lucky Trinket, at rank 100. This is the item that will instantly make you lucky friends with anyone on your friends list who is already a great friend or higher. Pretty powerful item, but again, you do have to pay $15 for it. Is it really worth it? Probably not. You're better off spending your money on raid passes and stuff during this event. One thing I will say though, the tour pass for everyone has special bonuses when you hit certain milestones. Hitting rank 20, aka tier 1, will give you the bonus of 1.5 times catch XP, 1.5 times adventure effect duration for free shocked if you pick the black badge, and iceburn if you pick the white badge. When you hit tier 3, aka rank 60, you will get 2 times catch XP and 2 times adventure effect duration for free shock and iceburn depending on what badge you chose. And tier 4, once you hit rank 80, you'll get 3 times catch XP and 3 times adventure effect duration for free shock if you pick the black badge, and iceburn if you pick the white badge. So for example, 30 minutes instead of 10 minutes every time you activate that adventure effect. So even if you don't buy the deluxe tour pass, still worth completing it to unlock those bonuses. Final thing I mentioned, shiny Meloetta is purchasable right now in Pokemon Go for $5 USD. You can buy the Masterwork Research that will get you an encounter with shiny Meloetta. It's been available, so you can buy it now if you want it, but that is an option of another thing you can buy. This event is actually pretty expensive. Now, if you guys want to learn the best tips for this event, watch this video on screen once I link it, once it's out, and watch the other video on screen. If you enjoy this one, you'll enjoy that one as well. Good luck during the Unova tour. Follow for more tips. Peace.